Oh, well, my mom actually swam here back in the 80s, so always kind of been on the UVA side of things, but being from Northern Virginia, I definitely have had a lot of experience with friends and family members going to UVA, going to Tech, and there always being that kind of rivalry. So this was definitely a meet that I wanted to win, wanted to do well at, and I'm really glad that we performed like great and came away with a W. No, you're right. I definitely did not come here planning on being a sprint freestyler. I was a 200 backstroker in high school, so it's definitely been an adjustment, and it's a learning process. And every day I'm working with Todd to get a little bit better at that, get a little bit more comfortable with my 50, my 100, 200 especially, and just developing that kind of sprinter's mentality and stroke. And things are going really well, and I love it. It makes my life a whole lot easier doing the 50 free than the 200 back. But I'm embracing the role that I found myself in for sure. And we've had some unfortunate things happen with like a lot of our sprinters, and then it's always just kind of been like a weaker part of our team in recent years. So I cherish the opportunity to be able to step up in this position and support the team any way I can and just keep getting better at it. Oh God, yeah. Winter training, you know, it's tough. It's always going to be tough. We did like a whole new schedule where we would have 3 days of doubles and then 1 day off, where you got to just completely like rest and recover. But a cool part about our winter training is we don't taper at all for our winter meet. So for us, it was the Georgia Invite, and because we don't taper for that, we don't really have to go too crazy during winter training. It can kind of be more status quo to like the normal practices that we do throughout the fall semester and early on in the spring semester. That being said, we definitely did some crazy things, a lot of fun things. Our first day back, me and some other swimmers did 10,000 for time, which hurt really bad. Shoulders were feeling it afterwards, but I did it last year too, and it's just like a cool thing to say that you get to do, a cool little tradition. We did 125s, which is always a personal favorite of mine because they're on like a minute, so the more fast stuff I get to do with the more rest, the better, absolutely. And then probably like something we did new this year, but that I love the most was this thing called the Sprint Olympics, where the Todd's group, which is the sprint group, and then Wes's group, which is like the sprint mid-D stroke group, did 4 50s of each stroke with like a lot of rest in between and everything among everyone in the group, and then in the 2 groups, and then took the aggregate times, and the winner with like, or whoever had the fastest aggregate time of all 4 of those 50 strokes was like deemed the winner and everything. And it was super close this year. I was able to win, finishing 0.05 of a second ahead of one guy and 1/10 ahead of another. It was a super fun experience, and it really helps us like get back in that racing and vibe and environment and everything. So yeah, we do a lot of cool stuff here.